of Lincoln East faces Leo Ramirez of Grand Island. In Class B, Justin Ganser of Holdridge faces Sam Schluckabeer of Seward. In Class C, Jeremiah Rieken of Stromsburg Osceola takes on Brady Davis of Ainsworth. And in Class D, Travis Wiebelhaus of Creighton faces J.J. Bernatt of Hebron. Sam Schluckabeer, a defending state champion at 160 pounds in Class B. He's from Seward. A guy to watch there in Class D, J.J. Bernatt of Hebron, 36-1, a junior, ranked #1 coming in, and kind of interesting, his dad is the girls' basketball coach at Hebron. And in Class D, a takedown for Wiebelhaus of Creighton. Travis Wiebelhaus.
We've got action in Class C. That's Brady Davis of Ainsworth. He's got Jeremiah Rieken of Stromsburg Osceola in trouble.
Davis trying to put the clamps down. And right now, Rieken just trying to get off the mat. And boy, I tell you what,
Brady Davis did a nice job of spinning him back in right there.
And again, it's going to be a case where even if he gets out of it, he'll be far behind, but still over a minute to go in that first period.
Brady Davis, and there's the fall for Brady Davis of Ainsworth.
Davis come in ranked #1. He was 33-2. He finished 4th last year, but this year he'll be a state champion.
And he's a 4.0 student and a 1,000-yard rusher in football.
Wow, an athlete to say the least. The senior from Ainsworth. Meanwhile, in Class D, it's a 2-0 lead for Travis Wiebelhaus of Creighton, leading J.J. Bernatt of Hebron. In Class B, it's a 2-0 lead for Justin, or it's a 2-1 lead for Justin Ganser of Holdridge over Sam Schluckabeer, the defending champion from Seward. And in Class A, it's 4-2. Matt Wheeler of Lincoln East leading Leo Ramirez of Grand Island. And Matt Wheeler had a big win last night, upsetting previously undefeated and #1 ranked Frank Kuchera of Kearney. So what a job Matt Wheeler's done to get here, and right now leads it 6-2 now in Class A.
That's a match I know he wants to really redeem a loss that he had earlier in the year. The very first match of the year, Leo Ramirez pinned Matt Wheeler. Since then, Wheeler's actually beat him 3 times, but I'm sure he'd like to do it here again just to pour a little salt in the wounds for Ramirez there.
It's 2-1 in Class D now, with Travis Wiebelhaus of Creighton leading J.J. Bernatt of Hebron. In Class B, it's still Justin Ganser of Holdridge leading 2-1 over Sam Schluckabeer of Seward. Again, Schluckabeer won the state championship last year. Ganser was 4th.
A nice job by Ganser, just overpowered Sam Schluckabeer in Class B for the takedown. He now leads 4-1 as time runs out in the first period. Justin Ganser leading the defending state champion 4-1 in Class B.
Again in Class D, we have a #1 ranked against #2 ranked, and J.J. Bernatt trying to get the takedown, and he gets it. Bernatt now takes the lead 3-2 over #2 ranked Travis Wiebelhaus of Creighton. Both their juniors.
Just starting the second period in Class A. Matt Wheeler holding on to a 6-2 lead. He's in the down position in the blue singlet from Lincoln East.
Matt Wheeler placed 5th last year at 152 pounds.
Oh, and now Sam Schluckabeer's in trouble with Justin Ganser. Oh, he's hurt. We're going to have at least a takedown. And also 3 points near fall, and that's what they'll call an imminent near fall, where the wrestler was already in trouble of giving up near fall. He calls timeout because of an injury. Even though they hadn't counted the 5, they're going to go ahead and give him the 3 because he probably would have got it had they not called the timeout. And what that rule is designed to do is to keep wrestlers from calling timeout just because they get caught on their back.
We're tied at 3 now in Class D as Travis Wiebelhaus gets the escape. I think Bernatt decided to give it to him and try to go for the takedown. They are in the second period, just underway in the second period. Again, we're tied at 3-3, and these two guys look pretty evenly matched, and hey, we're going to be going after it.
I'm really impressed with Justin Ganser of Holdridge in Class B. Got 4th here last year, but he looks like a different man this year. Really. And I mean, man, he's just overpowering in that match.
Again, the match is decided in Class C, where Brady Davis won by pin of Jeremiah Rieken of Stromsburg Osceola. In Class A, It's now 9-2. Matt Wheeler of Lincoln East he's been a powerhouse at the state tournament, leading over Leo Ramirez of Grand Island. So Wheeler just has been outstanding.
And I'll tell you, keep an eye on that Lincoln East coach, Marty McCurdy, because he gets excited when his boys win. Schluckebeer's up now in Class B. Looks like he'll be able to continue. He trails, though, 9-2. And there's still 1:45 to go in the second period, so he's got his work cut out for him if he wants to come back to defend his state title. 3-3 in Class D between Travis Wiebelhaus and J.J. Bernatt. Schluckebeer out for an escape right away. He trails 9-3 to Justin Ganser of Holdridge in Class B. These wrestlers are very evenly matched in Class D.
In Class D, Wiebelhaus last year was a state runner-up at 152 pounds, and J.J. Bernatt was third. Again, you look at their two careers, they've been pretty even. Wiebelhaus with only 2 losses this year, and Bernatt with 1 loss.
Again, we keep coming back and talking about the families in these wrestlers, and Sam Schluckebeer, his brother, a state champion last year. Both of them back-to-back state champions last year for Seward, when Seward won the Class B crown last year. Interesting enough, Gehring also down in Class B this year. They're in 4th place. They were the Class A state champion last year, and then had to, because of enrollment changes, drop down to Class B. Every year you'll tend to see some changes. I believe next year Albion, who is in B this year, is going to drop to Class C, so they'll be a threat in Class C next year.
Still tied at 3-3 in Class D with 46 seconds to go in the second period. Wiebelhaus just about had the takedown, but not able to keep him on the mat.
Last 15 seconds in the second period on Class B. Ganser still holding on to a 9-3 lead.
And J.J. Bernatt got the 2-point takedown.
2 points on the edge in D and 2 points on the edge in B for Sam Schluckebeer of Seward.
So Schluckebeer closes the gap to 9-5, but he's still trailing with 9 seconds to go in the second period. J.J. Bernatt now leads 5-3 with 33 seconds to go in the second period. Be interesting to see if Bernatt lets him up again.
Well, I don't think with 33 seconds he'd probably want to, because he probably wouldn't have enough time to get a takedown, so he probably should try to ride him there and work that clock down and then go into the third period. Now we're getting started back up in A now.
That's why you coach and I stay up here. that is good. That would be the right strategy, and that's looks like what he's trying to do. Again, it's 9-5 in B, with Schluckebeer trailing Justin Ganser of Holdridge. In Class A, it's 9-2. Matt Wheeler of Lincoln East leading Leo Ramirez of Grand Island in Class A match. And again, Matt Wheeler just so far has kind of had his way in that match.
Time running out in the second period in that match on Class A. He leads 9-2, Matt Wheeler of Lincoln East. Minute and a half to go in Class B. There's a warning against Ganser. That's his first warning for stalling. Seward coaches want Sam Schluckebeer to pick the pace up a little bit. He's trailing 9-5. Again, he is the defending state champion. Placed 5th as a sophomore. And these two have never seen each other before, but both of them each have over 100 career victories to their credit.
They start the third period now in Class A, where Wheeler with that 10-2 lead, pretty much in control. We're just getting ready to start the third period in Class D, where it's 5-3, J.J. Bernatt leading. And of course, J.J. Bernatt's team, the Hebron Bears, have one Class D state title, and they're going to have a lot of guys back. They could be pretty tough next year.
And we're really in the heart of their order right now. We already saw Dirk Desmond win his 3rd state title, and now J.J. Bernatt trying to get his first state title.
And coming up a little later, we'll see Win Fangmeyer go after one.
And another takedown for Matt Wheeler of Lincoln East. He really is stretching it out now. 12-2, 12-3 with the escape over Leo Ramirez of Grand Island in Class A.
And Schluckebeer is going to... Oh, he almost had him in trouble, and then great job by Ganser.
The Ganser able to fight out of that and come up with the takedown. Great scramble by Justin Ganser. They haven't changed the score yet.
I really thought Schluckebeer had him in trouble, but Ganser is unbelievable.
He's
as you
very
said,
powerful.
He is wrestling with so much confidence. I think that's the real difference this year compared to last year. 1:29 to go in the Class D match, and J.J. Bernatt now leads 6-3 as he gets in escape, and that was an important point.
And I think these Hebron wrestlers are wrestling with confidence as well. They've got the team title wrapped up. They get to see their #1 man, Dirk Desmond, go out and get his state title, and now these guys are doing the same. And we've got another injury.
I noticed that Bernatt likes to be on his feet. You had mentioned Desmond had not gotten taken down this year. Those two wrestle each other in the practice room, and you got to think that's really helped JJ out.
Without a doubt, the better quality of wrestlers that you have in your room. I mean, just to give you an example.
I'm not sure of the score in A, but I know they don't have it right.
I think the score is actually 15-5 now in favor of Matt Wheeler of Lincoln East. And that's Justin Ganser of Holdridge, who's leading in the Class B mat, who's injured. He's only got 15 seconds to go. I don't imagine that he's not going to try to get up and finish that out with a 6-point lead.
Under a minute to go now in Class D.
And there's your winner in Class A, Matt Wheeler, 17-6 over Leo Ramirez of Grand Island.
In Class D, 47 seconds remaining. J.J. Bernatt leading 6-3 over Travis Wiebelhaus of Creighton. And in Class B, again, there's a stoppage there with Johnson Ganser of Holdridge leading 11-5 over Sam Schluckebeer of Seward, and that would be a big win for Justin Ganser.
27 seconds to go now in Class D. J.J. Bernatt holding on to a 6-3 lead.
You know, the other thing we haven't mentioned, you know, Dirk Desmond and J.J. Bernatt are both excellent football players, so Hebron will be pretty tough in football next year. They're both very good football players.
I'm sure most of these teams in Class D aren't looking forward to next year with all of these guys coming back.
Right.
Ganser up now in Class B from Holdridge. Again, he leads. Well, they're still messing with the score. I still believe it's 11-5, now 11-6 in favor of Justin Ganser.
And J.J. Bernatt gets another takedown, and he's going to win. He's going to be the state champion as he goes up 8-3. Schluckebeer almost had Ganser on his back.
With the last 6 seconds to go, Ganser's really hurting. I'm not sure how they're going to award the points here. Ganser ended up getting the takedown. That's the.
And J.J. Bernatt is the champion in Class D, winning at 8-3 over Travis Wiebelhaus.
That's the second time Ganser's been in all kinds of trouble, and he comes out on top with the takedown. Just 1 second to go for his state title. And there it is. Unable to celebrate too enthusiastically, probably because of that rib injury.
And some good sportsmanship shown there by Justin Ganser as he defeats the defending state champion, Sam Schluckebeer, 13-8. So a lot of action went on there. I tell you what, that match would have lasted any longer. Schluckebeer just looks devastated right now at the loss, but he has nothing to be ashamed of. Ganser, it was just outstanding this whole tournament, and Ganser is hurting. So we've completed the 160-pound weight class. 4 more to go here at the Nebraska State Wrestling Championships. Crowd tends to thin out a little bit after the first 7 when they award the medals, and some of the people are done for the afternoon. And again, as we said, the state team titles decided with Kearney winning Class A, Omaha Scott in Class B. Class C, it was Stromsburg Osceola and Hebron in Class D. Now here are the results at 160 pounds. In Class A, Matt Weber of Lincoln East defeats Leo Ramirez of Grand Island 17-6. In Class B, Justin Ganser of Holdridge, a 13-8 victor over Sam Schluckebeer of Seward. In Class C, Brady Davis of Ainsworth wins by pin over Jeremiah Rican of Stromsburg Osceola. And in Class D, it was J.J. Bernatt of Hebron, an 8-3 winner over Travis Wiebelhaus of Creighton.